Oh, the scarf came down. Alright, yep, this is definitely not real. Only getting less real the more we play at this point. With this... Uh-oh, is that bad? Oh, the green's gone. I thought the whole hallway was poisoned or something. Then I jumped into it face first and things worked out, as it turns out. Whose scarf is this, and why is the tree bleeding?
A scarf. This makes no sense.
Did I just give myself a scarf so I can block myself from the insects, I suppose? I can't see crap. Guess we'll just hope for the best. I wonder if the terrorists would ever wear scarves like this. Is that supposed to be the point?
Jesus.
Close your eyes at least.
Almost there, Leonore. Almost there, love.
I need to close my eyes.
Mother Mary, Paddy has been killed. The British papers named it the Boxing Day Raid, but it wasn't a raid. Around here they're calling it the Wren's Day Massacre. 7 people shot down on the day after Christmas. I don't know what they're meeting about and I don't want to know. They were all violent men except for Stanley's father. What was Paddy Whitaker doing there? And how did he hear about the meeting? Was he trying to talk them out of whatever they were planning? I need to find Stanley. He must be going through hell.
By the way, sorry if I'm offending anyone by saying terrorist. I don't genuinely know that much about any of that, really. I've heard a few mentions of it before, and I've watched 50 Dead Men Walking with Jim Sturgis, and a few other things, but it's not my own... It's not my country's history, and I'm not acutely aware of the levels of it. I don't know exactly what all the details. Do we still have these, right? Oh boy, we do. And yet there's somehow all these places I can't climb. Where are we keeping these? Yeah, Firewatch guy could have really used those skills.
Oh, shit.
Uh-oh.
Jesus. I can do this again.
Well, seems like here comes the burning alive part we were talking about. Oh boy. Tripping me out how it almost looks like the entire ice shudders every time we stab it. I'm not sure what that visual flare is.
Oh, fuck.
Look at that, though.
Oh, Christ.
I think here comes the burning part.
Don't look down.
This mountain got so much taller. We are definitely dying of hypothermia.
Step at a time.
Just put one step in front of the other.
Leonore.
I'm sorry, how big was the plane?
Where? I don't know. No. She's not here.
We were in a
Please
personal
tell me what you
plane.
want.
This is like an airliner.
I've done everything I could. Everything. Haven't I done enough? Haven't I done enough? Oh, please.
He seems to... Oh yeah, this seems to match with the idea of like hypothermia and hallucinating. Look at his vision right now. And that's not the plane we were in. We're in like a little personal plane. That's like an airliner thing. That's gargantuan. So is he gonna burn next? Hello? Hello? Why would the bricks be laid out like this? Oh, I thought that was a grave. It's just kind of a shape. I'm like, whose grave is in this place? Okay, things have gone crazy now.
Where?
Do you know who I am, boy?
Aye. You're Leonore's father. Michael O'Shea.
You know my name, but do you know who I am?
Yeah. I know exactly who you are.
I was afraid of this.
I was there at the Rinsdale massacre when your father died. I didn't agree with him, man. I thought he was naive. He called me a terrorist and a criminal, but he said it to my face. I respected him. That's why I agreed to meet with him that day.
You agreed.
What's going on here? Most of the days don't... So we're surrounded by doors now, but none of them work. There was all bricks before. Seems like we're in a looping hallway now.
You think my father told the police? Is that it?
I know exactly who it was. That's why I'm here. Rory Cochrane is a police informant.
Rory?
They turned him after his arrest, dealing drugs of his own pub.
No! He's a mate! There's no way!
So many doors. Oh my god. Anywhere in the world but Ireland.
What do you want from me?
Leonore. I need to know she's gonna be with a man who can take care of his obligations. Take care of his family.
I would. I will.
I'm gonna give you a chance to prove it. So you tell me, are you gonna do what needs to be done?
Sounds like Stanley probably did blow up that place for the sake of getting with his wife. Because of Michael O'Shea. Uh-oh.
God help us all.
He's a jolly good fellow. He's a jolly good fellow.
How can it?
Which nobody can deny.
Oh, Christ. This is Rory's birthday.
The red scarf belongs to the little girl. It was on the body bag.
Please, mister, can you find my dad? Tell him I want to go home.
A boat surfing on a wave. Smoking everywhere. A pretty girl and an honest one. Irish Rory. Irish Rory's cold beer and another one. A pretty girl and an honest one. A cold beer and another one. Is that a phrase? Should I be looking for like a landmark of some kind?
If you're looking for the little girl's dad, he's over there throwing darts.
This is where the hostess would be.
Okay. I'll be right over. And tell her not to forget her scarf.
And then what, the whole place explodes? This is really unnerving, how there's just no one here.
Not to forget my red scarf. I know. He always says that. I just hope he hurries.
Whose jacket is this? It's like the only one else. Are there other ones? There's a few of them here and there. Sure. None of them seem noteworthy so far. Oh, there's a key. Where can I use that? Is there a back door somewhere? Oh, I mean this one maybe actually. No, we're not opening the door itself. Maybe the bathroom or a safe. Not seeing much back here. My eyes are starting to trip out from the blur. One of you guys? It is the bathroom key. That's a mess.
Oh my god. No, not again. Christ.
Well, there's no stopping that.
Life is but a dream.
Oh my god, I'm burning up. I'm burning. No. I'm okay. I'm still alive. Thank God. Oh Christ. Okay. I'm okay.
Stages of hypothermia. Constant shivering. Hallucinations. Then a burning sensation. And then death. Guess where we are.
The steam. It's putting out the fire.
Just about the only approach we have right now.
First I was freezing. Now I'm burning up. I don't know which one is worse. There she is. Oh shit! Leonore! I'm coming! Just hold on. It's almost over.
Yeah. Well.
Oh fuck! What the fuck? Jesus Christ!
Good luck. Let's just keep going over here now. Come on, crank this. That'll do something, right? Where are you going? What? Why? There. Okay. So that's fiery chasm. Yeah. So they uncovered a bridge.
Oh, Stanley, thank God! You're alive! I saw you standing on the hill. Hurry, Stanley. The fire is coming, and the smoke is getting...
Still alive. Still alive.
Made a fire to create a bridge for a moment. Let's double check to see if there's anything back here, because I didn't really check. I was distracted with that whole mishap. Still probably some more notes to find, right? Yep.
Stanley and I decided to venture farther into the city tonight. He said we shouldn't cross into East Belfast, but I didn't care. I was feeling brave. When we saw the party, it looked deadly, so I dragged Stanley up the steps. I love going to parties where nobody knows me. I can be anyone I want. I told Stanley to pretend this was our house. We wandered about, making up stories about where we got each bit of furniture. I was talking about the grandfather clock from Borneo when some drunken arse turns and tells me I'm full of shite. Turned out he owned the house. Then he asked us where we came from. A crowd started to gather, and the wrong answer could have spelled trouble. Stanley threw his arm around the man and said, "We're from Texas, America." And the man's face lit up. He loved America. Stanley's accent was ridiculous, but his confidence was inspiring, so they believed every word. It was wonderful.
I mean, that's all you need if you want to pretend American when you're out of America. You just gotta be real confident about your Americanness. That's what I saw in all the movies. I've never been to Europe, so I. There we go. I mean, they could have just had a sense of humor and been all like, we're just pretending that it's our place because we thought it was funny for a second. LOL, the end. I don't see anything in here. Just a fiery, horrible dead end. Alright, keep it twisting. Let's keep it going. Is that a dead end, by the way? I came across here, right? Yeah, I think so. No, I came across that. Wait. But I've been here too, right? This is the same bridge I crossed the other way around? Yeah, the whole place loops. I'm slightly questioning why I wanted to knock that tree down.
Made it. Come on, Stanley. No! You son of a bitch!
You could have made it if you ran faster. If I had been running in that direction.
Fire roars around me. It wants to crack me open, to burn its way inside to the deep center of my core, where I still feel frozen and cold. Oh shit!
We're having terrible luck so far. Can I just run through it? Nope. I cannot. Alright, we need a new plan apparently. What am I gonna do here? Is this open now? Yeah. This gives me something to work with. So that's what broke down, so I probably need to... Oop. So burn that and we get through, or cool that down. This direction's definitely not helping me. Steam is currently the great mediator, both too hot and too cold for the environment around me. What is this? It's almost like a school environment or something.
I've got to clear the path.
Yeah, good luck, right? So we need some way to heat the entire place up. I don't think there was a crank anywhere, so we probably have to go across the, go across that one bridge, then come back.
Until now, I never knew how much my father hated Stanley. And the man has always had his secrets, but he's never just lied to me. He tried to tell me about why Stanley was really arrested and the truth about Rory Cochrane. But I can't believe what he said about Stanley. I can't. All those people. Stanley would never.
The fact that we seem to be stuck in some kind of Silent Hill-like nightmare world makes me think that maybe Stanley totally did. Maybe Stanley did exactly what you think he would never do. Are we in a labyrinth now? Because it looks like a labyrinth. I'm gonna hug the left wall for a bit and see where it takes me. Oh, we're behind the spot that fell. That opens a shortcut at least, I suppose, but I've already been to that side. So it seems kind of unhelpful. Happy birthday, Rory, and death day. Sorry. Ah, make this fall? Maybe that's why I want to go that way. Ah, that's probably the other side I was hoping for.
No way across.
Oh, he overlapping dialogue there. Hope that Clear to pass. Shit, no way across. Also, there's a weird seam in the water. Whoa. There's a visible shape in the water where it changes color. Weird. Multiple technical issues happened at the same time in the same area, as it turns out. Weird. So I could probably just turn back and check that area out. That's probably how I continue, but I'm kind of curious if I can find anything else out in here if I keep basically hugging left. Check out each dead end. Maybe I'll find a note somewhere. Oops. That tree is floating. That tree is definitely floating.
Belfast is so cold, the air feels brittle in my lungs. No matter what I do, I just can't seem to get warm. The other night at Rory's pub, I asked Stanley if he'd take me someplace warm, like another country. He said that if he did, we'd never come back. But the thought of it sounded so grand. We spent the rest of the night talking about travelling to exotic lands, how we'd made people we couldn't understand, and we'd ate spicy food until our faces flushed and the sweat ran down our backs. I don't think he knew how serious I was. We should leave this broken island while we still have a chance.
Good luck. I don't know if we're getting off this broken island, unfortunately, if it is real, and if I'm really even here in the first place. Which is hard to say in its own right, frankly. We're back here again. Ah, because now we can get across this. Because of you. So I take it the back's gonna be open now from what we saw before. Yep, there we go.
Leonore!
Stanley? Hurry! The fire!
Listen to me! I have to leave you!
Wait! No, you can't!
Those vents there!
Please!
If I just let the steam out, they'll keep the fire away from you. But I can't do it from here.
Don't leave! Not yet!
You'll be fine! I promise! I promise.
Please! Stay with me! Don't leave!
We need to find a way to turn off the vents. Turn on the vents. At first I thought he was being held back by that gate. I'm like, you could just slip through the middle there. It's clearly huge, the giant hole in the middle. How is there so much plane everywhere? Yeah, I mean, well, I know how, because it's not real. None of this is real. Our plane wasn't that big.
Jesus Christ! I'm back to where I started.
Are we? We are back at the beginning of the game. That's the first locked door I never opened. It's a lot warmer now, for sure. Here we go. Something, something. Can't read that.
Fuck. It's burning outside. I'm freezing in here. It's so cold.
He has no idea that he's the one suffering hypothermia. Whew. Just barely, it seems.
Oh. At least it's warm in here.
Just more cigarettes. Not much else. Just turn what I can find. That opened the door down there.
Containment door open.
This is the way. Step inside. Yeah, it seems like a trap. Great. It's gonna close behind me, isn't it?
There's one.
Containment door locked.
Oh, shit.
Stanley, oh, it's working. I know you can hear me. It's working. Come back to me, Stanley. Don't leave. Don't leave me. Please come back to me.
There is a way that seems right to a man, but its end is the way of death.
The valve. Almost finished. It's too cold.
Stanley.
Leonore. Even through these heavy stone walls, I still hear your voice. Even as this cold slips like a knife into my bones, I still feel you with me. And yet, here at the end, I hardly know where to begin. The words are difficult to say, but I think it's finally time I finish my unfinished story. Through all our years together, you must have known what I've done, but you never asked me about it, never accused me of anything, so I've never spoken the truth. After my father died, I wanted to lash out, and when Michael gave me a chance for revenge, I took it. But when I placed that bomb in the pub, I didn't avenge my father. I betrayed him, and it's haunted my nightmares ever since. I feel the heat of the blast, hear the screams of the wounded. I can taste the dust and smell the blood. But all I can see is her little scarf like a crimson river flowing out of the rubble. Every night they return, nightmares of her. I see her entering the pub, reaching up to hold her father's hand. I call out to her, "Don't go in," but she never hears. She always goes through that door. I didn't deserve the life you gave me, and you don't deserve the life I've given you. You rescued me from prison, but you've been paying for my sins ever since. You sacrificed everything to run with me. It's time you left my nightmares behind. Without me, you can be free. Without me, you can go home. Leonore, you are my light. Goodbye.
Go ahead, Rescue 1.
We have one survivor. Patient is female. She's slightly hypotensive at 90/60. Respiratory rate is 14 and O2 stats are good in the 90s. We've immobilized her leg and started warming measures. She's pretty blue, but she's still with us.
And there it goes. I'm not entirely sure what to think of that. There's seems like the helicopter saved them way up there. And we're all the way down here. And here you can see our walkie-talkie, or our satellite phone, I guess. It might be what it is. You can see our flashlight. You can see the stuff we had on us, and you can see what looks like a piece of bloody clothing or something. I don't know. One of two things happened. Either one, I did all that stuff, but was just hallucinating along the way, so fantastical video things were happening around me, but I was still actually saving her. Or two, I crashed and immediately was immobilized and dying of hypothermia and hallucinating, and then other people saved my wife eventually, and I accomplished nothing in the game. Hard to say which one. Either way, neat story, mainly just covering it mostly was about their backstory, though, the history they had together and what they did for each other, and mostly the mistakes he made and the great risks she was willing to do for him along the way. And decent voice acting and a lot of really pretty visuals while we click on things and walk around. Yep, kind of par for the course for the walking simulator sort of subgenre thing, but I've seen so much worse, so this was pretty alright. Alright guys, thanks for watching like always, and I'll see you next time.